I survived the Azalea Festival in Wilmington, North Carolina. It was an insane week, over 25 events, over 250,000 people coming into Wilmington. If you don't know, Wilmington's Azalea Festival is the biggest event all year long. This year, I went to as many events as I can, day by day. This is my recap, so you can learn about the festival, see it firsthand, and hopefully learn a little bit more about Wilmington's biggest event each year. Every year, Wilmington basically shuts down for its biggest tourist event, but it all begins here at the USS North Carolina with the Queen's Coronation. This is a ceremony that kicks off the whole event, and up there happening right now, the brand new Queen Azalea will be crowned. For a little context, the Queen Azalea title, this is a tradition crowning a Queen Azalea, and it dates all the way back to the founding of the festival in 1948. Every year since, this role has been filled by a prominent woman, usually from entertainment, who serves as like the public face of the whole week. This year's queen was Elaine Hendrix, best known for her role as Meredith Blake in The Parent Trap. But what you didn't see that took place on day one was also a scholarship pageant. It crowns the Azalea Princess and her court. This is also held prior to the spring fashion show as well, which is another ticketed event as part of the festival. All right, so we're officially day 2 of the Azalea Festival, and this is where things really start to ramp up. Day 2, you have your big headliner concert. Behind me is Little Jon. Yeah! Is gonna be playing tonight. That's our big headliner. There's been some huge acts that have come through the Azalea Festival. The only other event today that you could attend, the celebrity reception event happens at Cape Fear Country Club, and that's only available to VIP ticket holders or if you're a sponsor of the Azalea Festival. Other than that, this is really kind of the kickoff, get things moving. You'll see the parade on Saturday, the garden parties tomorrow, and I'm gonna be taking you through that as well. For now, if you're enjoying the concert tonight, check out Little Jon, have a good time, and I'll see you tomorrow at the garden party. Also, on Thursday, day 2 of the Azalea Fest begins the street fair, 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. that night, because there's so many people already downtown for the headlining event. Day 3 of Azalea Festival was the garden party. The garden party. This is like the most iconic spring networking event that Wilmington has to offer. If you're not the garden party, who are you, really? I mean, come on, you're not the garden. Truthfully, I'd never been to the garden party until about 2 years ago. I got a free ticket, and this year I got another free ticket. And the outfits are incredible. Everyone comes out dressed to the nines. The hats, the fascinators, all of the outfits, everything is floral and spring colors. It is really like the closest thing to a fashion show for everyone that Wilmington has. And if you're in there, it's free drinks. So it does get a little bit crazy. I see tons of faces that I've seen all over town, get to shake a lot of hands and kind of renew a lot of relationships. The events that I did not attend on Friday that you couldn't see is there was another big show downtown. Friday night, it was Dustin Lynch at Live Oak Amphitheater. And then again, the street fair was also happening. And then the Azalea Garden Tour that opens up at 10 a.m. and goes to 5, goes to 12 different private gardens, and that is open to the public. It is Saturday, day 4 of the Azalea Festival. Today is a ton of events. One of the big main events is the Azalea Festival parade here right behind me. You got tons of floats from everything from politician, community events, everything. Even a really cool Star Wars float behind me right now. But also today, there's a ton of other events. There's the Wilmington Historic Downtown Home Tour. There's the gala happening tonight at Cape Fear Country Club. No shortage of things to do. Saturday is really the day. Also on Saturday is the street fair. The street fair has hundreds of vendors. There's a performing arts stage. There's a children's area with blow-up castle and bouncy castle and fun and games. And then also the Azalea Alley Beer and Wine Garden has live music. But there's tons of things to do. You can just get lost walking around the street fair by itself. I loved the parade. I took my daughter. All just the energy. My particularly favorite part was the Multicultural March of Nations. I didn't even know we had such a representation of some different cultures and nations here that showed out in this parade. Had a great time. I had to park almost half a mile away to find free street parking. I just wasn't willing to pay for it. I hate paying for parking. I will walk a mile, not two. Another thing that I wasn't able to get to on that Saturday was the Boom and Bloom fireworks. This was a firework event that happened on the battleship at 7:30 p.m. I think I mentioned there was a coin show happening at the Elks Lodge. There's also a free boxing event or Saturday and Sunday as well. That sounds like so much fun. I'm sure it was really a hit. Dad joke. I'm really trying it out. I'm new to these. Here we are, day 5 of the Azalea Festival, the 5th and final day, and it's still packed to the brim full of stuff. I'm here at the Tunes and Blooms Festival. Local bands and live music going up. They're playing all day long. There's still tons of events happening. The street fair is still going on. You have boxing still going on, the coin show. And then today also the Azalea Garden Tour is taking place. If you've been following along for the Azalea Fest, just know there is no shortage of things to do. This has been super fun. I am exhausted from going to all of these events. 5 days for the Azalea Festival, 25 different events, over 250,000 people here in Wilmington. It is Wilmington's biggest event every year. If you're looking to make Wilmington or the surrounding area your home, let me know. That's what I do, and I would love to help make that happen. But this was the final day of the Azalea Festival. Again, I am worn out. This is just a little bit of supplemental information. A lot of locals say run and hide. I don't interact with it. It just brings a lot of ruckus to town, and they're not wrong. I mean, 250,000 people, that's more than the population of Wilmington. However, what I would look at is this is something to be proud of as a local to Wilmington. It's so cool. It's something that brings a lot of new people in. It's rooted deeply in tradition, and it's unique to our area. And I think that's really cool and something to be proud of. It was a really amazing experience. 10 out of 10, would do it again. But if you were evaluating Wilmington in the area, or if you're just curious about what the Azalea Fest is, I hope this was a helpful video for you. Again, I do live here in the area. I am a real estate agent. I specialize in helping people find out if Wilmington is right for them. If you have any questions more about Wilmington or the Azalea Festival, send me a comment if there's something I missed. And thanks for spending some time watching my video for my coverage of the Azalea Fest. I'm exhausted now. I'm gonna go sleep for 2 to maybe 3 business days straight, and I will catch you at the next video.